Hi again and welcome back to Lifting Between Life. It's Steve here. I'm going to be sharing with you today a squat training session. Today's session, I'm going to be going up to 170 kilos for a single, followed by 180 kilos for a single. This is in preparation for a powerlifting competition, which is coming up in a few weeks' time. This will be my heaviest session. Stick with me and let's see how I get on today. When you squat, do you struggle with mobility to be able to put your arms on the bar and hold in that position? If you do, you're not alone. I suffer with that problem with mobility, and the biggest oversight for me is not warming up your upper body and your shoulders before you squat. Thinking so heavily about warming up the legs and getting them moving nicely, we forget completely that the upper body does play a very important part in the squat, primarily with the shoulders, with the hands, to get back into that position to support and keep that weight pressed down on the back. We don't want any weight going through the hands, but we need to be able to get into that position. So I find very simply at the start of a squat session, and I always have to remind myself, I do some hanging, 20 to 30 seconds. I then just stand, thumbs out to the side, up to the top, and I repeat that 10 times. And then when I attempt to get under the bar, things are a lot easier. All right, I've gradually worked my way up to 180. About to go for this now for a single. See how it goes. I'm thinking that it might be a little bit too heavy for an opener. But like I say, we'll see how it goes. When I unrack, I'm going to purposefully stand out for a couple of seconds, which will probably feel like an eternity. Obviously reach full depth, and then when I stand up, hold before racking it. When it comes to a competition squat, I think I've got a kid here. You all right, mate? Look, she's inside, mate. I'm just doing a workout and then I'll be in, all right? So, I forgot what I was saying there. So yeah, 180 for a single. Yeah, when it's competition standard squat, obviously you need to get a down command. You need to reach depth, and then when you come up, you need to stand before walking in the rack. So I think that's important, to step out and to stand for a few seconds as if simulating, as if you were going to get that command. Otherwise, if you just step out and squat, it's a waste of time. So yeah, let's get into this. I feel super chill today, so I don't know if that's a good thing when I'm going to squat the heaviest I've squatted in a while, but yeah, I'll just follow what I've been doing over the last 6 weeks. See what happens. Okay, a little bit sticky. Mainly I think because of the depth that I go to. But it never felt in question, so that's good. Yeah, maybe slightly too heavy for an opener. Not too far off though, maybe 175. Maybe go 185 for my next lift. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. That was okay. All right, I'm gonna back off now to 160, get 4 or 5 reps with it. Got 160 on the bar now. I don't wanna overexert myself because this is my last week of training towards the competition. But I feel that I should be able to get 4 or 5 comfortably. It's gonna put me in a good headspace because in my previous competition, when I was building up, I think I was hitting 160 for around 3 or 4 reps. So if I can hit 4 without overtaxing myself, that's gonna feel like a real success. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Today's squat session done, feels like a real success. I've ticked all the boxes of doing all of my training over these last 6 or 7 weeks. I'm feeling ready for my competition, as ready as I can be. So gonna do a bit of a deload next week, just focus on technique. There's still a lot that I need to work on to get my lifts really efficient. But I'm happy so far with how the training's gone. I'm gonna document the whole event so I can share that with you, and hopefully you'll be able to learn along with me some of the pitfalls, the highs, the lows, all of the things that I've learned. I'll try to pass on to somebody that is thinking of entering perhaps their first powerlifting competition, or maybe they're just very new to training, and I hope that it can be of some help. I'll see you next time.